When I came to Birmingham 20 years ago now, I arrived at a city at a real turning point. The last 20 years has really seen a massive change, and Heart and Soul is really coming back.
I started running when I was 10 years old. My mum brought me along to Birchard Harris.
He was at the age where it was a 6 weeks holiday, he didn't know what to want to do. And he didn't really want to go because he didn't know anybody. They said he was a natural. He loved him.
I could see very early on, he looked really good as an athlete.
Jared is so grateful. Could never ever thank him enough.
It's kind of strange for people to now be talking about me as a potential up-and-coming star. It wasn't that long ago that I was one of those kids that was looking up to other athletes, winning gold medals at Olympic Games. First thing that any athlete does when they cross the line is you instantly look over at the clock. Because basically that's what we're in the sport for. We train hard, we put our body through hell at times for that 45 seconds.
If you're a serious athlete, Rio is really what to aspire to.
2015, this is going to be my year.
I was interested in helping people.
I like the interaction with patients and I like the relationship I can have with patients.
They're not coming second best, they're on very exciting territory.
You know, there's a huge number of things coming together at the QE.
Walking through it, you can see what an amazing place it is.
You're juggling family life, you're juggling your work.
When we've got different challenges or new ideas, we'll always be able to give that insight.
They've always got the patient's best interest at heart.
The thing that we have to remember is that for that patient in front of you, this could be something that they remember for years. It's tiny steps, but you're trying to come up with things that maybe end up with the treatment.
You make a very conscious decision to do medicine. At the end of your day, you really have done some things to help people.
Deliciousness is like the all-encompassing reaction that you get from eating a certain piece of food. Whether that's the smell, whether that's the surroundings that you're in, whether the company that you keep in, really is the stuff of life.
Dom has always had a passion for cooking. As soon as he could sit on the worktop next to me, he would help.
Eat with your family. It's the most beautiful time of the day. You all unwind and you share and you get nourished.
Dom's really good at being inspired by good food from around the world.
You always bring back something, so it might even be the way a certain restaurant looks, even if it's just a small extra flavour that we add to a sandwich at Peel and Stone.
Dom is a really, really good cook and chef and baker. You can't have too many Doms in this world.
I wasn't allowed a Game Boy or a console, so I had to cook instead.
I'm really excited to see what's next in the story of Dom Clark.
The jewellery quarter is really the centre for our industry. Jewellery was just a fantastic subject. That could be fine arty. You could then take that and make something.
It all started when I was at school and you had to say, what were you interested in? I just went into this place. I didn't know how jewellery was made or anything. And I was just like, this is what I want to do forever.
In this age of limited edition, you want something that you can own.
It's like hand making a card, isn't it? That's so much nicer than buying one from the shop.
Jewellery Quarter has been the epicentre for jewellery for our country. In the future, it will continue to be that.
With the history that Birmingham has got, I think it's great that younger designers bringing that craft of tradition back.
All jewellery should be precious.
We're really keeping traditional skills alive, but also being part of the future.
It began with photography. I've always felt photography was the vehicle which I would use to express my thoughts.
Vernley in many ways personifies the good things about Birmingham. He is somebody who's come from the outside and established himself here.
I tried to influence him to be more academical, something different from being a photographer.
For a lot of Jamaicans who would come here first, to say your child is going to do photography, it's a little bit weird. But somehow I knew I loved it sufficiently to want to pursue it.
This city should be enormously proud of Vanley Burke.
Birmingham is the first city. London is not a city as such. Lots of little boroughs and things. So, you know, technically we are the first city.
There's no real sort of fixed path to how you become a conductor. But what was clear with Alpesh was there was this hunger to be a musician.
It's still a world so far away from Bollywood music and stuff that we listen to at home. But in the same way, it really, really enticed me.
We've got a great heritage here. We've had Simon Rattle for 17 years. These are really massive names in the music world. So then for a young conductor to stand up and be in that position, I think must be hugely daunting.
His career internationally is moving as fast as his career in the UK. And as he travels to these orchestras around the world, they're all very aware that he's somebody who's been made in Birmingham.
A young person doing something new in something that's been around for 400 years.
For me, being a Birmingham boy, to actually work with that orchestra was just another level. It's always nice when a dream works out.
We'll be watching it with a good degree of pride because we know he started here.
There is an energy among people.
New people, new food, new language.
They're interested in craft and heart and soul being put into something.
And there's a real community, everybody helps each other out.
And I think that kind of sums up the city.
If you have a good idea, you're a nice person and you're prepared to work really hard, Birmingham will be really kind to you.
Just think it's, you know, let's keep changing, let's keep improving.
If you have an idea or a dream, this is the city where you can make it happen.